Yeah, man, good to see you.
How
you been?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, chilling.
You guys got a movie coming out or something?
Something.
No. I think this is for a shampoo commercial.
Shampoo commercial.
Yeah.
I guess you're the right guy to cast for a shampoo commercial.
Look, they're trying to be diverse with it. You know what I mean?
This hair is amazing. Though,
yeah, I mean, shoot.
Like the red is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Were you tempted to say, face a tiger, you just hit the jackpot at any point in this movie?
Oddly enough, I don't think it was on purpose. My character wears a lot of things with tigers on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like I have a sweatshirt with a tiger on it. I have a sweater with a tiger on it.
Just noticed
it was
that.
not intentional. I think it just kind of happened that way. So maybe people will be like, "Ooh, Easter egg."
Yeah, all on their own.
It's not. But it's a coincidence.
So yeah, both of you guys are involved in romantic storylines this time.
Yeah.
So how did you want to make those? Because obviously there is a very 80s throwback feel to these movies, but a lot of those sorts of relationships and a lot of older superhero movies as well, the relationships always feel kind of regressive and be kind of problematic. So how did you want to make these relationships not bad and have them portrayed in a way that is actually reflective of relationships in 2019?
I think John had a really clear, specific idea of how, because I feel like both the relationships are so different.
Yeah.
They're in an awkward phase, and Betty and Ned are really just doing it right now. It's so funny. They're really just together in the full romance thing, and they're barely talking to each other.
Met.
Yeah.
They've been married for 40 years.
Yeah.
Hey, babe, come back over here, babe.
Yeah. So it's, I don't know. I think there's all sorts of relationships like that. I feel like we all know a couple Ned and Betty, and then we all know people who are MJ and Peter. Yeah.
I think it's sweet,
Yeah.
I think it was important that, we came back for the next movie, that not all of a sudden, MJ was this completely different character, and because she changes, then Peter likes her. I think the cool part about it is he likes her for exactly who she is and all the, the quirky weirdness that our version of MJ is, which makes it really sweet. And I think they see each other for all of those little weird things, because he's not the coolest guy either, you know. So I think that's what they adore about each other, and I think their awkwardness and inability to know how to communicate makes for a lot of humor, a lot of really funny moments, but also very touching, because we've all been there. We've all kind of been in that weird place of literally trying to come up with plans just to sit next to someone, or just to have them look your way, and we all know what that feels like. So I don't know, it was nice. It was just cute stuff.
It is.
Yeah, both felt real. It didn't. Nothing felt forced.
Yeah.
That's the best thing you could say about them. Yeah, I mean, for the quirkiness of MJ, I mean, there's all these little details we're learning about her, things she's interested in, things she wants out of things. Was that all on the page, or were you able to bring anything?
I think a lot of it was on the page. I think John had a very clear idea from even the first movie where she was going to go and kind of how she was going to be. And I don't know, I think I like that she's so distinctly who she is and very comfortable in who she is. But I also like the fact that we find out a little bit more about her inside. I think that she kind of has a bit of a defense mechanism that she puts up, which I think we all do. As human beings, we just have a natural defense, and sometimes that looks different for different people. And hers is just to be brutally honest and sometimes kind of push people away in that way. And then I think that Peter's the only one who can, I don't know, catch her up on her words. I always kind of make this joke that, whenever there's a line, I try to learn it as clearly as I can, because I feel like everything she says is very thought out and very planned, and she knows what she's going to say, when she's going to say it, and how she's going to say it. But Peter's the only one who trips her up on her words, and she starts to fumble over herself and not really know what she's trying to say. And I think that means something, that's very special, because there's a lot of crazy feelings going on inside. So yeah, I just like being able to explore different facets of who this character is and kind of unpack a little bit, I think, of what just people assumed she was from the first 2 seconds of seeing her in the first movie. And it's been a lot of fun in that way.
Something that you said on set that really I found touching was the fact that you said that Ned has really kind of made you a better person.
Yeah.
He's such a good-hearted character.
Yeah.
I mean, do you feel that this going through this process of going through these movies and going through these characters has changed you guys in any way, or has it changed the way you look at things?
I feel like it's definitely. I mean, besides being Ned and everything, I just think the idea of being like a person who people look up to, or like a role model or like a public figure is there's like a lot to that, and that's when people like tell you things like you inspire me and I look up to you. It's really just like you don't ever think about the impact that you have on other people's lives until they say something, and I think that's what makes you more conscious of yourself and your actions and what you say and everything. So, yeah, I mean, really changed my life.
Absolutely. I thank you guys so much. Really excited for Euphoria, by the way.
Thank you.
Looks so
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
excellent.
Appreciate it. Good to see you.